Hi guys, welcome again. Today we will continue our series going over classic classes on PvP. Today we will cover how impactful Ymir switch can be for some classes such as Begetter and Arcane Master. Everyone is aware of the advantages of using Ymir book for buffs, and getting additional buffs from cards and from gears that you can equip on your character. Some of the more popular buffs that players use to get from Ymir switch are Lord's Aura from Siren MVP card, Bless and Agi from Magaleta MVP card, Speeding Up from Fox Teeth, Hitting from Smoky Star card, Sight from Horong Star card, Steth from Kraken card. Other common use of Ymir switch FRO Prepare for Elite that are commonly used are having a tank build to move around or reduce cooldown time of self buffs. However, for some classic classes, there are much more that can be achieved with Ymir book. The two classes that are most known for the power enhancement that can be done with Ymir book is Begetter and Arcane Master. With Begetter, greatly increase your magical attack when you get inside 6v6 map or when you die, and are in a safe position, and transfer all that magical attack to Vanilmirth is highly impactful. So as a tank, you can fastly kill enemy damage dealers and tanks. For Arcane Master, the timing during the match to make the switch can help a lot to kill tanks. Elemental Balance is a complete game changer when using Ymir book, and allows you to use on your main gear different multipliers to increase damage to tanks, instead of focusing on elemental damage. Before we look into the results of our elemental switch, let's discuss the switch gear. Elemental Barrier only lasts for 15 seconds, and has 40 seconds cooldown, which is just a too long cooldown. When creating your elemental switch, you must have two main priorities. First, increasing one elemental damage as high as possible, and second, reduce your cooldown to use elemental barrier more often. Other desirable options to have is use Speeding Up from Foxnail to get faster to battle after you use Prepare for Elite. And at last, reduce ESP consumption of your skills, so you are not impacted by debuffs that remove your mana. On the test for elemental damage difference, I will use the same build as tested and displayed on the channel before. Let's start checking character elemental damage without using Ymir switch for Prepare for Elite. The buff is already very impactful, but we know this can be tanked with some effort. Let's now check how much elemental damage we would get using the switch build. We can notice that we have 155% more fire damage when we are using the Ymir switch for Prepare for Elite. Now let's check our elemental damage when we move back to the damage dealer build. Which are your thoughts of using elemental switch? Do you think it's worth of all the additional effort required to play? Please let me know in the comments. I hope this video was useful for your preparation.